Hey guys, it's Mike with Fishing and Fabricating. As you guys might have seen in my last video, I had bought a VEVOR or VEVOR, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I call it VEVOR, tube sander, and I broke it trying to put it together. Now, my wife kindly reminded me that I like to over torque things, and that could have been part of the problem. So yes, I agree with her. I probably could have changed out the bushing before I tried to over tighten it, and that probably would have solved the problem. So rather than be too hard on the company, I mean, don't get me wrong, it snapped pretty easy, so there's that. But I ordered a couple more things from them. We're going to try it again and see how it goes. So that's what we're going to do today. Is I'm going to unbox a couple of items I bought from VEVOR, and we'll see how it goes. Again, if you buy this tube sander, just make sure you got the right bushing in it before you start trying to over tighten it. Yeah, I think if I'd have done that, I'd have been fine. But anyways, here we go. All right, so what I've purchased is this. This is their size 10 by 10 welding blanket, and it was it wasn't cheap, but it was a little bit less than what you'd pay in some of these stores around here. Now, came with this bag. I've already taken it out of the shipping packaging, obviously. And this is the first time I'm looking at this, so it looks like it might be kind of hard to fold back up and put back in there, but yeah, I mean, that's a pretty quality blanket. I like it. Let's see if I can show you a little bit, but it has like a tarp has, you know, these rivets here, so that if you need to strap it down, you can. I mean, it's not super thick. Like you can see my hand through a little bit through there. Not much, but I think for what we're going to be doing, that's good. I like it. So we're going to try it for a little while. I'll let you know if I burn any holes in it. But for now, it looks quality. All right, now, the second thing I purchased is, these are dollies for moving your car around in your shop without having to start it or anything. What's nice about these is, excuse me, you can shift them. So you can push your car anywhere you want and get it into a tight space. Now, the plan for these, I'll show you. It looks like it's about, I don't know, 1/8 inch maybe plate. It's got the little diamond plate design on top. Got a handle for carrying. And then the wheels are in here. Anyways, what I was saying was the plan for these is to actually put them in, oh, the heater's gonna kick on. Actually put them in fixed shop, because we now have a new project we're gonna be working on, but it has these nice little castle nuts with it too. Or I think they call these, I don't know what they call these nuts. I don't think they're castle nuts. But yeah, these are cool. And they're 3/4 inch, which I thought was kind of surprising. Usually everything's metric now. But yeah, they look like they're going to be okay, but we have a new project. That's what I was trying to say about 3 times now. Let me turn this up a little bit for you. All right, so we have a new project we're going to be working on. We have a C10 GMC 1966 pickup. Picked it up a few weeks ago. She's rough, but what we want to do is we want to do a swap. Swap on the frame, a frame out swap. So we have a good frame that came with the truck. The original frame is under it. It's not rusted out or anything, but we would have to redo the whole bushings, the whole 9 yards. So what we're going to do is probably just swap it out onto a different, more modern day platform. Looking for an S10 pickup right now that's 2-wheel drive with a 4.3 in it. So if we can find something like that, especially manual transmission, it'd be fun. If any of you guys have one, let us know. Just has to go down the road and we can talk about buying that from somebody. So anyway, back to this. This is what we got these for, was so that we can put these underneath that S10 in Vic's garage, and we can wheel it in and out of his bay in the back where we worked on the boat before. We can wheel it into the heated area and work on it over there, and then wheel it back when we're done. That way it's not in his way all the time. My garage is too small, and we're just we've got all we can get in here at this time and still be comfortable working in here. So yeah, so I'm going to throw one of these together real quick and show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, guys, here's all the hardware that came with it, with the exception of that one that's already on. So we got these wheels. These have the locking mechanism on them, so you can lock it in place once you get it pushed where you want it. Then you have these 19 millimeter nuts, flat washers. These nuts. Funny dad joke. And I don't know what they're called, but they call them on here a cap nut. And lock washers. Now you can see I have them broke down into 4s, except for this group, because this group I've already used some of them. But that's so that I know. Oh yeah, then we have this, wheels without locks. But that's so I know that everything's here, because I have bought stuff from, you know, prepackaged like this before that something was missing. If it's a flat washer or even a lock washer, it wouldn't be a big deal. But if it's one of those, that could be a problem. So also came with this diagram on how to assemble it. I mean, kind of no-brainer, but then we got 4 of these plates. We have 19 millimeter wrench and 16, because this nut right there is 16. And then we have the impact with a 19 on it, deep well. And I promise I won't over tighten them this time, even though I'm using an impact. But other than that, that's what we have here to fully assemble these. And I misspoke myself earlier, because I said that it was 3/4 inch, but it's actually 19. So, all right, I'm gonna put you back on a tripod, put you on some fast speed, and we'll get these things put together and take a look at them. This nut first, washer. Then this goes up inside the plate, and then lock washer and cap nut. Next we want one of these. So we want 2 of these on each one and 2 of the ones that don't have these. Oh, got a runner. All right, I'm going to take a minute right here to say, after I started putting these together, I looked at this. With this side with the handle, you're probably going to have that in your hand when you slide it underneath your wheel. So I would recommend putting the locking wheel, both of the locking wheels on the handle side, because then if you have to, you don't have to reach underneath the car to lock it down. So I'm going to take this one back off because I started to put them both on one end. I'm going to take this one back off and replace it with a locking wheel, and then follow suit through the rest of this assembly. All right, just like that, all 4 done. Cool, they're not too heavy. I think they should work out just fine. There they are, all 4 of them sitting on the floor, so. Yeah, some of them are locked, but seem to run real nice. I mean, I think with the weight of the car on there, really gonna fly around, so. Yeah, that's that.